of our team's fight tonight. Not a perfect game. I don't think a perfect game exists, but we needed to kind of remind ourselves of the warrior spirit we can have. We needed to remind ourselves that when our backs are up against the wall, what it looks like to fight. And, you know, we had different people step up tonight, but more than anything, I'm proud of the team effort in that. I'm really grateful that we found a way to honor Jessica, Belle, and Lauren. They've given a lot to this program, and it's important that we honor them by going for it tonight.
Coach, down 2-0, just like last night, what was the sparking point in changing the narrative and ultimately coming out on top?
Great question. You might have to ask Amanda that when she comes and talks to you. But we talked a lot about just playing mini games, 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, just making sure we were going 1 point at a time. I do think some of the lineup switch helped. We started getting in system a little bit more, and that was big. But it was a little bit of pounding the stone, and just I thought we were fighting the first 2 sets. We just maybe weren't playing our smartest volleyball. And then we kind of fixed some of those little errors, and it turned into a lot of conviction, and we were able to carry it through.
Coach, you spoke about Amanda, just a phenomenal game for her tonight, nearly a triple-double, 1 dig shy. What did she bring to the table, not just tonight, but also just as a player in general? Yeah,
I've said this to her many times, but Amanda has no idea how elite she is. She can be one of the best players that's ever played at Bowling Green, and she's also a servant leader. She cares a lot about her teammates, and sometimes she has that ability to take over a match with her physicality, but more than anything, I thought that she was maturity on the court for us tonight. She told the team, I got you, and she made adjustments and kind of showed that way of when something's up against the wall, this is how we fight, and I thought that she was a big leader in that. She was really offensive. I thought our passing helped her be that. When we get in system, letting her go be big, it opens up our hitters, but more than anything, it's who she is on the court and her ability to kind of set the tone. And you know, she's playing through pain right now, and so for her to be making some of those defensive moves and being really selfless, it's something that the team picks up on.
Coach, senior night tonight, 3 players who you've seen grow throughout all their time at BG over the course of 4 years. How, emotional are you tonight watching them play their last game at home in the regular season for this program?
Yeah. I'm really proud of how, especially Jessica and Belle, I mean, Lauren couldn't play, how those 2 stepped up. It's been a lot of selflessness. Jess has had to play positions that aren't comfortable for her, and she's a person that loves process. She loves preparation, and she's been really flexible for us, and that's out of her comfort zone. And Belle has been a selfless leader the last 4 years, and specifically this year, being a senior, making sure she leads by example every single day, and making sure that she's putting the team first. And Lauren being out, she's still all in on the team. She's still asking for solutions. She's trying to be active in the huddle, and that's hard for somebody who used to lead by going and getting kills. So I'm really proud how all 3 of them have put the team before themselves, and again, just really grateful that we got to honor them and finish like this today.
Coach, you still have a real shot at making the MAC tournament, going into Buffalo these final 2 games of the regular season. How do you continue this momentum on these road games to end the season?
Yeah, I think it's about us just taking care of our side and doing little things really well. We got better at doing the little things as the match went on, and that helped us kind of carry it through at the end. I think that more than anything, it can't be about the pressure. It's got to be about each other, and it's got to be about getting better every single time we step on the court. I thought we got better this week in practice. I'm happy that it showed tonight, and we'll come in Monday ready to look forward to that next one.
Coach, a big game for everybody in the back row, especially Sydney Hernandez and Avery Anders. Could you speak on not just their performance, but the team's performance, digging up, I believe it was, 74 total digs for the team?
Yeah, it was really gritty. And, you know, Akron has a different style offense. It's fast, and it's hard to adjust to. It's hard to be disciplined against that kind of offense because you want to go with the momentum. But I thought that Sydney and Avery and our back row in general were way more disciplined tonight, and more than anything, I thought that they led with that effort. They made plays, they kept the ball up. Even if we don't always get a kill off of it, it sets the tone of fight. And I thought that those 2 were massive leaders in that fight tonight. And whatever the team needed, they were willing to be all out on it.
And then, Coach, also, your blocking struggled in the first 2 sets, but really picked up, I'd say, about midway through that 3rd set. And you caught up to Akron in total blocks with 11 for both squads. And speaking of adjustments, it felt like both Wilford and Williams
Yeah.
in the middle position adjusted really well to Akron's attacking, and you limited Delaney Gash to .043 hitting percentage. So can you speak on the kind of recovery of the blocking and
Yeah.
getting better as the match went on?
I thought that we did a better job getting them out of system. And then we did a better job when we were attacking at taking their setter out or taking out a hitter, which makes your job easier as a block instead of having 3 options. Them being out of system takes off that load. I also thought Kendall and Helen did a better job against their middle of just being quick over. It's really fast, so they did a good job of just making sure hands went first and kind of adjusted to the speed after playing them 2 nights in a row. But again, that block set up a really good opportunity for our defense to be what it was tonight. And, it was kind of funny. Last night, it was all both teams. We were all about, pass set, first ball kill. It was the show of the offense. And then tonight, it was kind of the show of the defense. And I'm really glad that our team kind of got gritty and found a way through that.
Any more questions for Coach? Okay, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right, good. All right, open questions for Amanda Otten.
You mentioned in your interview yesterday about how when you were coming to BG, you were told you could be a player that could play all the way around, do everything on the court. You certainly did that tonight. You were in basically every category, nearly had a triple-double, 1 dig shy. Walk me through just kind of what your mentality was going into this game and how you were able to just produce at such a high level in every aspect of the game.
Yeah, for this game, I played for my seniors. They have been with me ever since I first started coming to BG. I came a semester early, so they were kind of the people that had welcomed me here. And so today I was really playing for them. And I'm really glad that the emotional side of it translated into the physical and stat side of it as well.
And you speak about the seniors, very emotional night. You've been with those 3 for so long. Could you speak on just like what? I don't want to make you cry, but could you speak on like just what they've meant to the program, what they meant to you, just as teammates?
Yeah, they're some of the most selfless people that I've ever met. Sorry. They're just people that you can trust, and they're gonna give their all. And I'm really glad we were able to celebrate them today because they more than deserve it. And it's crazy that it's already senior night with them, and just being able to, I'm really grateful that I was able to be their teammate.
Amanda, it was a real...
Sorry. You're good.
It was a really big team win tonight. Really, everybody contributed. So many people got chances on the floor and helped to bring you guys back and get this reverse sweep. Could you talk about just like knowing that they sort of your teammates have your back and you have theirs, sort of that mentality?
Yeah, for sure. I think I've said this before, but we have an incredibly deep team. We have people that we know show to practice every single day, and the second that they step on that court, they're going to give everything that they have. And so I think that starts with practices and the little things like outside of games. But because of the bonds that we have and the trust that we've built, I think that we always trust each other that we're going to go out, and if your number is called, they're going to go and they're going to play their very best for that one point.
One last question for me. You have Buffalo next up these last 2 matches of the regular season. They're must-win games. Mm-hmm. Do you think the mentality is going to change at all going on to this road trip, or are you guys just still going to be the same, focused on just getting these 2 wins?
No, yeah, we're going to be focused. We're going to go on Monday for practice, absolutely focused. I think that we have great momentum now as well. We've gotten rid of our losing streak, and being able to come on a win, specifically a reverse sweep, kind of just gives us that conviction and shows us that we can do this, and we're going to do it for each other.
Amanda, down early 2-0. You seemed like all out of sync, but then later, as the match went on, it seemed like you guys had your confidence and your swagger back. Can you speak upon that and the group that you guys have in the comeback ultimately today?
Yeah. One thing we said between sets 2 and 3 was we're going to cheer like we won the match every single point. So I think kind of going back to what makes us fiery, and when we play loose and when we play together and when we play excited and we're having having fun, it's when we play the best. So just kind of having the mentality of this one point, if we win the point, we're going to go crazy. If we don't, we're going to next ball, and really keep that mentality of one ball at a time. I think that's what helped us today.
Amanda, MAC tournament's here, but last regular season home match. Can you just talk about the fans that have been in this arena all season?
Oh, the fans. I will say it a million times. I'm obsessed with our fans. They are seriously such a good foundation for us, and they always support us no matter what, whether we win, whether we lose, whether we're here, whether we're away. Just kind of knowing that we have the support is just truly incredible, and I will say it over and over again because it really means the world to us.
Any other questions? Great, thank you.
Thanks.